Alright, this is going to be killing my parasites. Some of that. Borax is actually boron. It's an additive that works good for laundry. And I've got a reverse osmosis system. I actually prefer reverse osmosis. I can generate about 70 gallons a day, and then I have it running into these 5-gallon jugs that I have my cats watching. Dean and Lily, they're adorable. The baking soda purifies the liver, kidneys, skin, all of that. Healthy nutrients in the apple cider vinegar as well. Of course, as always, I encourage people to hear, share, and obey God's Word. Bible.com is an effective way of doing that. I use a Ninja here to go ahead and spin my high-powered nutrients: spinach, kale, chia seed, hemp hearts, apple cider vinegar, and mixed berries, bananas, and all of that. Anything else I want to add to that. When I'm chilling in here and relaxing, a lot of times I'll listen to the relaxing music and watch surf video. Pretty cool. And then the other thing with that is I can watch it in here too if I want. This is where a lot of what I am talking about with my spa, with daily cleansing. I'll use the coconut oil too. About a quarter cup of coconut oil in the water and in my body, and then a cup of boron. I use the brand name Borax, and then as well as exfoliating gloves and the baking soda. It all smells really fresh and clean, and I feel great, like better than ever. And I wanted to cover that and be able to show you a little bit of what it looks like when the sun's approaching. I'm normally out at the beach when that happens, but the mirrors add obviously another complete dimension to all of this. It's beautiful. I enjoy it. It's a way to turn one big screen into a whole bunch of different views, as well as the windows allowing the sunlight to come in, moonlight as well. I've actually got boron in here too. I'm adding basically a quarter cup, no, let me restate that. A quarter teaspoon per gallon is what I'm using right now. So it's all kind of interesting. I want to show you a little bit what it's like here, and I'm going to take us on in. I'm using the record feature simply because I believe it's going to give me a better quality than live. And the moon is high in the sky there today. And let me flip this on back. And it's running a path over that way. And the sun is obviously approaching in the middle of the view there. It's up already. Can't see it from here though. Could see it from the ocean. So what I'm going to want to do is take us on out. If you should like any of these stickers, feel free to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope at 169 Cloverleaf Drive, Longs, South Carolina 29568. Once again, we've got the stationary earth. That's biblical and that's reality. So I want to help you to understand how to kill body parasites, candida, yeast infection, clean the the liver, alkalinize the body, and all of that. So what I'll do too is heat up that water on the stove. About 10 gallons of water will heat up an ample amount to have a nice relaxing bath. And so what I'm going to do is take us on out to the ocean. And right now, I understand YouTube has algorithms in that, so I'm probably not going to hashtag the title. I'm probably going to have something like killing body parasites. I wanted to kind of show this scene here again. And it's also excellent exercise, moving all this around. It's actually quite a big deal. Let me see, I'm going to need a bag. So that's part of, yeah, I think I can do it without that. All right. All right, thanks for watching, liking, and sharing. I want to take us right on out to the ocean and show you what it looks like out there right now. If you put the hashtag of YouTube Truth, it'll probably get flagged on a video comment. Good morning. Excellent, thanks. So one of there are some benefits with going live, and some drawbacks as well. I'm going to break that on down as I take us on in. So one of the realities I believe here is I need to keep this recording less than an hour if I want it to go on up there and work effectively. There are algorithms with Facebook and YouTube that can be a bit of a problem for us. Some of the censorship that's going on. So even though, like, I posted a video that talks about how to get recommended views, one of the challenges with getting the recommended view category by YouTube is to have what's going to be viewed as community friendly content. So actually talking about conspiracies doesn't fit that. I started to monetize my channel simply because it adds more visibility, I believe, adds a certain element of perceived credibility, I believe, as well as providing an opportunity for YouTube to have more of a reason to go ahead and recommend my videos. That's one of the challenge too. So if I can produce a video that apparently goes viral, in spite of their efforts to quell or limit that, that would be just great. I'd like that. Okay, so I'll do the best that I can with what I have. Killing the body parasites, why is that important? Like yeast, candida, jock itch, athlete's foot, toenail fungus. I know that all sounds ugly, nasty. Well, it is, and I don't want that stuff growing on me. Okay, so in the one, I've been bathing in baking soda and purified water for about 8 months now, and just yesterday I started adding boron to my routine. And what happened was I was recommended a video by a friend who sent it to me through the Messenger program. I'm going to flip this around for a moment, let you see what that looks like. It's so beautiful. And then one of the realities of all this is that it's a real challenge to get the recommended video status when we're dealing with topics that the system doesn't actually want mainstream. However, it is actually okay with having it go out through a network of, how would I say, like conspiracy theorists, crazy people. Not so crazy. I'm questioning the reality of the world that I've been presented, because I found that the presenters of that supposed reality have been deceptive and lying about the world that we live in. So I've wanted to know the truth for a long time, so I've encouraged people to research reality. Take another look. Take another look. Does it match up? So one of the reasons why I want to talk about the boron, that's actually the element that it is, boron. You can look it up on my Facebook page, and I'll link it in this video as well. I'll put it in the description and the comments section. The health benefits of boron are absolutely amazing, and I thought you should know about them. And as soon as I found out specifically some of what those are, I thought, well, I'm going to put a quarter of a teaspoon in all my per gallon in all my drinking water. So that's currently what I'm going to do now. And the reason for that is because I want to kill off any overgrowth of not only body fungus, there's more. And that's part of what the videos that I've linked in my liked videos, you can see them talking about nanotechnology and as it relates to artificial intelligence, AI systems. Now, AI is powerful, has a lot of knowledge and technology integrated with that can be a bit scary to a lot of people. Not to me. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to live, die, or tell the truth. So yesterday when I bought the boron, I didn't sneak into Walmart with cash. I did a live YouTube broadcast. I bought all the boron off of the shelf that they had. On my way up, pushing a cart with about 10 boron boxes, or Borax 20 mule power boxes, I met Lynn on my way out, and she said, I just came in here to get Borax. And I said, is there any, or she said, I said, well, I just bought it all up. I said, do you want a box? And she said, sure. So I gave it to her. That was before I paid for it, so she's on her own to pay for it. I gave her a sticker, broke down a little bit of what I have on my channel. I just said I cover a wide variety of topics, including the health benefits of borax. You might find that interesting. So in the context of what I do, there's a lot of people that I meet, like the truck I just passed, Professional Concrete. They did the concrete slab pour for the storage unit that we have in our neighborhood. Wow, this is actually pretty beautiful day. Anyway, they poured the slab, used a laser level, and it was interesting. I had a video that I called Concrete Seeks Level. It does. They'll level it out. They'll use, actually it was a $100,000 laser screed leveling trolling machine that will go ahead and just make a pretty level slab, and mostly flat. You'll end up seeing any of the puddles with that. You know what? It's absolutely spectacular right here, right now. This is the, let me flip this on around here. Seacoast Medical, the new facility. And the sun, of course, is appearing right there. This is Bridgewater over here, and I wanted to go ahead and drive on in and show you that. I do a lot of video at the ocean. I may go ahead and take us out there as well. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about, okay, so we're here at this community right now, getting ready to go on in. There's assisted living in this, right here in this area, like within walking distance. Facility right over in the development. It's a planned community whereby a lot of retired people and professional people and families alike. It's a community designed to basically you could be born in this area, live with your parents, and retire here in South Carolina, and so forth, if you want. Run the whole spectrum. And we're about 10 minutes from the ocean right now. So I've done recordings in here, live broadcasts, where I show the beauty and majesty of this. You can see, I hope you can notice the small local sun approaching over the stationary and level Earth. Keep in mind there would be no level anywhere in this world if it were spinning, wobbling, and of course gyrating. So we're not gyrating, we're not moving. The camera's moving, the Earth isn't. I'm taking us for a little bit of a beautiful drive here. There's going to be a man-made lake here, and they're in the process of excavating that right now. So this should give us a nice shot of the reflection of the sun over this water here. A little bit different perspective. And I think that's just absolutely gorgeous. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my shoes on here, and I might walk right on out to the I'm going to walk right on out there. I want to show us the beauty of this right now. So once again, with just how beautiful this is, seeing the way that the water does what it does, the beautiful reflections of all of that. And then another dynamic would be the obvious physics and properties of the water. So right here we've got a fountain, of course, and God's Word talks about in Genesis we have the fountains of the deep that opened up to help flood the earth for the event of the great flood. And then the floodgates of heaven. One of the reasons for the blue sky would be the fact that we have a firmament up there. And once again, here's the moon. You can see that, of course. The sun and the moon are small, and they're local. In Joshua 10, God stopped the sun and the moon from moving. Okay, and then in Job 37, God's Word talks about the reality that the sun is in the midst of the clouds. It's a bit mysterious, and I don't exactly know how that works. One of the things that I'm acutely aware of would be some of the physics and properties of water, that it seeks and finds its level. The fountain and the retention pond is a reminder of that. When we have inches of rain in minutes because of a tropical storm, it's really important for the grade of this development to function in such a way that the water doesn't collect in the living rooms. It goes into the retention ponds. I think right now you should be able to see the light beam shooting on the water. I know I can see that really well. It's so gorgeous. And if I just move a little bit, you can see how that is. You can line it pretty much directly up with that. And so it's actually, of course, the sun that's moving. The earth isn't. And I want to test this out, see how that looks for flipping it around. I've asked my friends and family to like the Bridgewater page. That's this development. I'd love to have more neighbors close by, friends and family living here to enjoy the beauty and majesty of a planned community like this. Now I'm not anti-hospital, just so you know. It's just that a lot of the medical treatment that's provided there won't be of interest to me. What I'll simply want to do is provide a really healthy environment for me to live. You see this me right here? This isn't actually me. It's the real me is not visible exactly. It's I have a soul and a spirit, and we have parasites, not just physical body invaders like fungus and that type of thing. There's spiritual parasites as well that I want to talk about, and some of those are time killers, termites of time. I've talked about it as well. Watching, I watch some TV, but it's my YouTube channel, whatever I want to put on there. Like the giant waves at the Bonsai Pipeline I was showing, or the beautiful view of the sunrises, as well as the audio Bible merged with that. Whoa. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. That I've also created.